Several aspiring national and local politicians have filed their certificates of candidacy for the 2025 elections on the first day of candidacy filing on Tuesday, October 1. To give us updates on who have already filed their COCs, joining us live is our Dayan Sampang. Dayan?
Neil, we saw familiar and unfamiliar faces today at the Manila Hotel City, the COC filing venue for the national post. The re-electionists and first-time candidates. Agri-party list representative Wilbert Lee was the first one to file his COC for senator, while the Kabayan Party was the first to do so among party list groups. It was a fiesta atmosphere outside the hotel tent as the supporters of Lee and Kabayan Party list brought placards and drums. Meanwhile, Francis Tolentino was the only senator who filed his COC today for re-election. He is part of the administration's senatorial slate. Former presidential candidate Joey Montemayor also filed his COC for senator. Bayan Muna Party list is seeking to return to the House of Representatives. Its three nominees, Nery Colmenares, Ferdinand Gaite, and Carlos Zarate were present in the filing. Meanwhile, the COMELEC released the list of 42 party list groups that cannot participate in next year's elections, as they failed to secure enough votes or participate in the last two elections. Neil Salmon also brought color to today's event. Senatorial aspirant Daniel Magtira says he wants to marry Senator Amy Marcos. Back in 2021, he claimed to be the husband of actress and host Chris Aquino. Overall, the first day of COC filing is peaceful and orderly, according to COMELEC Chairman George Garcia. Back to you, Neil.
Diana, based on your report, you mentioned that the first day of the filing of certificates of candidacy is peaceful and orderly. Can you give us a walkthrough kung paano yung proseso dyan ng pagpa-file ng COCs ng ating mga aspiring candidates?
So yung pagpa-file ng COC ng aspiring candidate, same siya sa national and local elections. So dito sa Manila Hotel Tent City, upon entering the hotel tent, they will proceed to the section of the law department. Doon nila ipapakita yung requirements nila such as the COC. And then i-assess ng law department kung tama yung requirements na pinasa nila. And then they can now proceed to the section ng interview where they can hold Q&A with the media, or they can photograph. They can be photographed. Also, for the local posts, i-receive ng Office of the Election Officer or Provincial Election Supervisors kapag outside NCR. And within NCR, Regional Election Director naman ang mag-receive ng COC nila. Once the law department receives their copies, ayun nga, katulad din sa sinabi ko kanina, same siya sa national and local posts.
Dayan, may mga na-mention kang ilang mga aspiring candidates for the senatorial posts, no? Kanina, how about the local posts here in Metro Manila, outside Metro Manila? Do we have any list of notable politicians who filed their certificate of candidacy for their bid sa kanilang localities?
For notable faces in Quezon City, we have Mayor Joy Belmonte, who filed her COC for re-election as mayor. In Makati City naman, we have Senator Nancy Binay, who filed her COC for mayor. Yung kapatid naman niya, si incumbent Mayor Abby Binay, she will run for senator and she is under the slate of the administration. For representatives naman in Cavite City, Representative Lani Mercado Revilla also filed for re-election. Later, Representative Martin Romualdez also filed for re-election. And also in Pampanga, 2nd District, Representative Gloria Macapagal Arroyo filed for re-election.
Diane, I think it's important to understand, no? May importante na ipaintindi natin sa mga nanonood ngayon na just because you filed a certificate of candidacy, na ibig sabihin noon, you will be included in the final list of candidates na mapapasama doon sa printed na balota next year. Can you explain kung ano yung magiging proseso ng COMELEC matapos itong filing ng COC? I believe this will last until October 8. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
And so after the October 8 COC filing period, what happens next? Meron ba tayong tinitingnan na timeline? Kailan mapafinalize yung final list of candidates for the 2025 national and local elections?
Okay. After ng COC filing, hindi lahat ng nag-file ng COC within this period, hindi pa sila declared as official candidates for the next year polls. Kasi base sa COMELEC, magdadaan ng deliberations itong candidates. Titignan if they will be declared as nuisance candidates. Kaya medyo matatagalan yung pag-release ng official list nito.
Dayan, can you explain kung ano ibig sabihin kapag sinabi natin na nuisance candidate?
Okay, so kanina sa briefing after the COC filing ended at 5 p.m., COMELEC Chairman George Garcia shared na may mga nagpunta na kulang yung binigay na requirements, such as 3 kopya lang instead of dapat na 5 copies of COC. And also may nagpunta na gusto lang ilagay yung pangalan sa registration and walang pinasang requirements. Nilinaw din ni Chairman na hindi grounds for nuisance declaration ng isang candidate kung mapapatunayan na kung sinabi nito na wala itong pera or wala itong financial support to support their candidacy. Pero mapapatunayan na isa kang nuisance candidate kapag yung COC mo ay mapapatunayan na parang pangungutya or mockery sa process ng election. Kung ang COC ay nag-cause ng paglilito sa mga voters kasi parehas ng pangalan mo yung isang pangalan ng candidate. And also kapag napatunayan na wala kang genuine intention to run for election.
Okay, thank you, Dayan. That's Dayan Sampang reporting live from Manila.